morning, everybody. It is day 3 of this section's trip. We are at the Brown Fork Gap Shelter, which I showed you. It's kind of an odd shelter. The floor doesn't come out all the way. There's like almost a hole, I guess, between the floor and the end of the shelter. So I don't know if that was purposeful, because they have some planks kind of laid over so you can walk across to set your stuff up. But at any rate, I tented here, which you can't tell in the video is so slanty, everybody, but check this out. If you climb up away from the shelter's behind me. If you're tenting here, this might be your best shot at a flat spot. So I'm gonna go right in here. And I guess it depends on how big your tent is. But this is pretty flat. And somebody did camp there last night with a 2-person tent. I wish I had seen that, because my tent was probably at a 20-degree slant. So I spent the night tent surfing. Every hour or two I would slide down to the bottom corner of my tent. I'd have to get up, roll off my sleeping pad, push everything back up to the top, and start the cycle of sliding down all over again. Bill has a hole in his air mattress. We weren't able to find it last night to patch it. I haven't checked in with him about that yet. He is mostly packed up. He is finishing his breakfast. We did water, and I'm all packed up here, and I'm ready to go. So as soon as Bill is ready, we are going to head out and head to Fontana Dam, which is over 13 miles away, everybody. It's going to be a long day. We are expecting possible thunderstorms today, so we are going to try to get out of here pretty early and make our way to Fontana Dam. I'm so excited. Okay, see you later.
We're going downhill this morning.
Yay! We've been climbing so much.
Hopefully, yay. Maybe my shin splints may disagree with us by the time we hit the bottom of this first steep one. But it's been some hard days and yet beautiful. It's nice to know that I can still do this stuff. So I think I was going to change my trail name to Legend 1849. So
okay. Legend 1849?
Yeah. That's
okay.
My birthday.
Okay.
You don't believe I'm 200 years old?
Bill did have a birthday on this trip.
This morning I felt like that. Yes. I had birthday on the first day hitting the trail, and I survived. And I found out just how far these legs would push me at this level of fitness, and boy.
Bill climbed out of the Knockin' Up Chihuahua Bald on his birthday this year.
Yeah, and I was wishing that I had done that kind of training that Jen did for this trip. But I was over in Austria and doing other things and with family, and did not have time, so it didn't work out that way. I had one climb up to a church in Austria, in Linz, Austria, that overlooks the city, that was every bit as steep as the Knot climb.
Wow. For
about an hour. So I got some sense of it, but this climb, how long was that really steep part last? 2 hours?
2 to 3 hours. It was very steep, yeah. All the climbs on this section have been really steep, and the descents have been steep too. It's just really steep terrain. Yep. So the miles are long because it takes us longer to get up and longer to get down because of the steepness. So. And
some of them are so kind of pointed that there's not really any way they could do any kind of switchbacks. So where they could do switchbacks, they've done them, and done a nice job. We're heading along a ridge here, it looks like, for a little while, so.
All right, let's hit the trail.
Start it. Let's do it. We got 13 point something miles
13 point something to Fontana Dam.
To Fontana Dam.
Come with us.
Very good.
Look, everybody, we're not very far out of Brown Fork Gap Shelter, and this looks like a beautiful flattish tent spot right here. So you could get water at that shelter, push on just a wee tad, and have your own private little campsite. All right, we're starting to climb now, everybody. Here we go. Ooh, and there's a bear hang tree right there. Okay, we're climbing. right, we're a little over a mile in. We've been climbing, but now it's opened up and we're on this ridge, which is really pretty. But I think we have more climbing to come. It's been a nice trail so far. Not steep like yesterday. Look, everybody. We popped out at this beautiful view.
Oh, cool.
With all these flowers. I think that's Fontana Lake where we're heading today. We're going to the dam. How cool is that?
Yeah, especially doing it downhill.
Eventually we'll be going downhill today. Not for a while though. This is the top, I think. And that's the one little view spot right there. Gorgeous view. All right, everybody, Bill and I just came down that. That was kind of bananas. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. But we're going down, and it's just
why you don't get video of these
a straight drop off.
Guys, because we're just looking at our feet and our poles.
Yeah. We don't take much video on these steep downhills because it's kind of treacherous. Bill and I were saying without our poles, there's no way that we could hike these trails because these steep downhills, you have to have your pole placement right. Bill and I are too old to not hike with poles. I know the camera does not do it justice, but this is very steep down, everybody. It's like straight down. Look, everybody, another pink lady slipper orchid. It's so beautiful. Easy walking down into Hogback Gap, which is just a little bit farther from where we are now. We've been hiking for a little over 2 miles, so this is the 2-mile check-in, everybody. Really pretty hiking this morning. We've been enjoying it. All right, everybody, we just came down this way into Hogback Gap, and look, there's benches here and big giant logs to sit on. There's a little fire ring. There's no water here and no campsites here, but these benches are so luxurious. Bill and I stopped to take a little break. I had second breakfast. Bill had a water stop, and we are trying to plan out the rest of our day. All right, everybody, I just came across this. You can see a little white blaze on that rock over there. This is the trail, all these rocks just stacked up on this like wash ledge. And although the rocks look big and stable, they move. Even the big ones move. Here's a better look at it. So this is kind of a little bit scary. Take your time, be careful. Okay, everybody, we are rolling into Cody Gap. The climb up here from Hogback Gap was not bad. Bill and I didn't mind that at all. Okay, but we are going north on the AT this way. But Cody Gap looks like a nice place to camp. There is also water here. Yeah, it looks like, wow, back there. That looks like a really good tent spot back there. But yeah. This looks nice here, everybody. Oh, there, I see there's the blue blaze for the water trail down there. All right. We're gonna keep going north. All right, Bill and I are climbing out of Cody Gap. It hasn't been a terrible climb compared to what we've been through the last couple of days. But I think we're at the top. We're gonna start heading down to the next water source, which is a stream. Oh, looks like we have a little more climb to go. Okay, it's not been so bad. Lovely, beautiful day. This is beautiful walking, everybody. Bill and I are taking the easy hiking while the hiking's easy. This is a big tree, everybody.
I'm big tree.
Wow.
There's some awesome trees.
That is a huge tree right there. That's got to be several hundred years old. And yeah, this is a hardwood forest that we're walking through. Beautiful. Yeah, we've been kind of riding this ridge line really since we've come out of the knock. We've been kind of up on ridges mostly and walking along the sides of the mountainside. Like I said, this hike in the winter would be spectacular with all these views. All right, everybody, we made it to the stream that the trail crosses. So, Bill and I are gonna assess. Ooh, there's stairs here. Okay, Bill and I decided that we're gonna push on to the shelter, Cable Gap Shelter, and we're gonna have a nice long break there. We're gonna get water, have lunch, and do all of that in one stop and take a nice long break. So now we're heading down to this parking area. I'm not sure which one it is. And then we have a climb, and then we go down the other side to the shelter where we're gonna have a lunch break. So that'll be really nice. Take a nice long break over there before we finish our hike to Fontana Dam. All right, we'll see you there. Came out right there where Bill is, and we think that's the trail right over there. So we are going to climb up this one and go over the other side and down to the shelter, and we're gonna stop and have a nice lunch break. All right, I just finished that climb out of the yellow gap road or whatever. Wasn't too bad. It was short, not nearly as steep as the other things we've been doing. And now I'm going 0.4 down to the shelter. So, take a nice long break. All right, here comes Bill, everybody. I just sat down in the shelter. And I felt a couple raindrops before I came in here, and it got real dark, so this might be a great lunch spot for us if it rains. We've got a great overhang. It's a very small shelter, but it's definitely large enough for me and Bill to sit in and have our lunch. Okay, I just got water from this, which is right here at the shelter. So it was a great choice we made to push all the way here to get water. Now we can sit, filter water, enjoy our lunch, take our shoes off, have a nice long break together. All right, here's our lunch spot, everybody. Cable Gap Shelter. Here's a fire ring. There's the privy. Looks like there are a few non-flat tent spots around. Oh, it looks like there might be one back there. So, all right, we're gonna enjoy our lunch, everybody. All right, Bill and I are about to leave Cable Gap Shelter. We had a lovely lunch break here, and now we are heading straight for a 2-mile climb, followed by like a 3-mile descent, and then a few more miles of flatness to the car. So here we go. 7 more miles or so. and it is 2:17. All right, let's get going. Mile 7 check-in, everyone. We're climbing out of Cable Gap Shelter, and it's thundering. Okay, I've climbed about 800 feet already. I'm nearing the top of the first part. It keeps threatening to rain, thunder, the winds pick up, the sun goes behind a cloud, it gets really dark, and then it gets sunny again. But honestly, I wouldn't mind if it rained. Cool things off a bit. It's 81 degrees right now. Very hot for this climb. So I'm kind of grateful when the sun goes behind a cloud, because then it gets, I don't know, a degree or two cooler. And that can make a difference, everybody. I made it to the top. That was definitely like an 800 and 900 foot climb. Parts of it were very steep, and now I'm going down. It looks like I have 4 more up climbs kind of along this ridge line before we really start going down, down, down into Fontana. So over the next 1.4 miles. All right, I've completed one of the 4 next climbs. I hear a helicopter, and boom, we're starting climb number 2 now. Okay, 3 more before it's all downhill. It's never all downhill though. Okay, I think I made it to the top of that second climb, and thankfully I'm up on this ridge now, and a big cloud came and covered the sun, so the temperature dropped at least 3 or 4 degrees. Oh, thank goodness. Feels great. And the winds picked up for a minute, so I had a nice breeze. Okay, 2 more climbs to go, everybody. This third one coming up, this next one here, looks pretty difficult. Okay, I just climbed the 3 out of 4, made it to the top of that super steep section. That was really hard. That was like 200 feet of gain in a very short period of time. So far today, we've hiked 9.03 miles. We have climbed 1,923 feet over 5.5 hours. So we still have another little bump here to do, and then it's going to be all downhill into Fontana, and then, you know, across Fontana to the car, which we have parked at the visitor center. So it's a tough day, everybody. This is a tough section, but I'm enjoying it. It's so beautiful. Very thankful for that cloud cover. The sun is peeking back out now, and I have one more little bit of a climb, but that's okay. I'm gonna meet Bill down at the next water source and catch him up. All right, see you later. Beautiful view over to my left. All right, we have completed the climbing for this whole section from the Knock to Fontana Dam. And as I say, it's all downhill from here. I'm literally walking uphill. That's the way it goes, everybody. So I'm gonna go down 0.3 miles to Walker Gap, and then I'm gonna go 0.3 more down to the water source where I'm gonna catch Bill up. So I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, looks like we're rolling into Walker Gap, everybody. Let's see. We have a blaze over here. We've got some signs. Okay. So we're at Walker Gap. 3450. And Yellow Creek Mountain Trail goes straight. It's kind of overgrown. And the Appalachian Trail to Fontana, love that somebody wrote that on there, goes this way. And it looks like this is also the Benton MacKaye Trail, everybody. I didn't know that it crossed here. That's cool. But we're gonna go the way of the Appalachian Trail. And there's our confidence marker on that tree so that we know we picked the right direction. Thank you, ATC. We're gonna keep heading down to the water. All right, everybody, we just took a water stop here and got some water filtered. And now we have 4 miles to the car, 2 miles to the bottom, to the Fontana Marina or Village or whatever, and then 2 miles past that to the car at the visitor center. So we're trying to rally. It's been a tough trip. This has been really a difficult trip, but we're doing great. 4 miles to go. It is 5:23 p.m. Bill and I are finally descending.
Yeah. It's like the travel brochures. Walking through the wooded forest.
Beautiful.
Nice, gradual downhill.
Yeah. Climbing out of Fontana might have been
Minimal
easier.
numbers of roots and rocks to trip you up.
Yep. It's lovely through here. All right, we're gonna keep on descending. Look, everybody, it's Fontana Dam.
Yeah.
We have a little view of it. That is really cool. All right. It's the largest concrete dam east of the Rockies. Yes. Very cool. Can't wait till we get there. We're so close. Here it is again. All right, everybody, we've been going down, down, down. Now we've come out to this dirt road. And let's see which way we're supposed to go. Benton MacKaye is here. And we don't know what else. So I guess it's this way. Okay, that's a white blaze, so we made the right choice. Hooray. Okay. We're here at Fontana Dam Road. Looks like we go right across there. Okay, Fontana Dam welcomes you with a huge climb. Huge. Right out of the gate. We crossed the parking lot and started climbing so steeply that Bill said, "Stop, this is the wrong way." It did say the Benton MacKaye Trail this way, but behind that sign was a post with an AT blaze. And I see another AT blaze on this tree right here. So we're definitely on the AT. This is not how we were hoping to end our day. But what do I say, friends? It's never all downhill. It's Lake Fontana, everyone. We've got to be getting very close now. We're 1.2 miles away from the car. We still have to climb up to the Fontana Hilton Shelter. And then we have to climb some more after the shelter to get to where our car is parked. So, but it's a beautiful evening. It's probably close to 8 p.m. Hilton Shelter. Very cool. Wow. What a view. Okay, so you come out and turn left on this road. And there are tent sites up here and picnic tables and stuff, trash can, benches. I wonder if these are the bathrooms or the showers. Water fountain. And it looks like I may be going up those stairs. So thanks for the challenge, Fontana. Challenge accepted. Okay, I just walked up those steps. This is a no camping area up here. But it looks like I could have walked the road too. It's both the road and the sidewalk converge. Ooh, and there's a white blaze on the sign. Okay, good. Confidence marker. Just like that, everybody, we're back to the visitor center parking here on Fontana Dam on this beautiful May evening 2022. Mission accomplished. Successful completion of the section from the Knock to Fontana Dam.
All right, we made it. The sun is just setting below the ridge line behind my head.
It's beautiful.
And it's gorgeous. I actually got a picture of it as it was breaking down. So we made it in the daylight. Yep. We didn't have to use our headlamps or nothing. We made the 13 and a half or 14 or however many miles that was I did today.
What'd you think?
It was a real hard day.
Yeah.
This was the part we were really having fun. And we're starving to death, and we're going to get something to eat.
All right. We'll see you next time. Next Adventures in the Smokies. Join us for that.